I always enjoy my chats with Mark Salmon over there at Compass Realty. Man, happy belated birthday. I got a chance to see
Appreciate
you on the water celebrating, man. I know. Hopefully, you're still celebrating.
Yeah, no, it never ends, right? We got the whole month to do it. But no, we had a good time, man. Midnight, full moon, surf sesh, meteor shower. It was awesome.
Right on, man. Right on. Well, let's talk about what you know best, man, that real estate market. Now, Tahoe market is way different than anything across the nation. So people hear about real estate across the nation, but this is truly unique here. And what makes this a different and how's it look right now?
Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, it's interesting to see though how the nation's politics and what's going on across the
Right?
country does affect Tahoe though, right? And so um yeah, it's second home market, but with everything going on with Donald Trump right now, with the Fed, with Jerome Powell, with this firing of Lisa Cook, like it's clear he's trying to control that. He's so driven on controlling everything. But what could happen with that? And if the Feds drop their rate in September, and then you see interest rates fall, and they could continue. So buyers, they're privy to this information. They're not stupid. They're seeing, hey, I got an opportunity right now. I should come in and buy something before this happens, which is smart. We've already seen, things shift in the last 2 weeks.
Does it differ like, because we have kind of a variety of different markets depending on where you're at? Like, how does it impact the luxury market as opposed to just regular home buying, residential, commercial, all of that? Does it change and shift or is it pretty consistent across the board just if it goes up or down?
No, it's funny. It does. Radically different. You could say, oh, the luxury market right now is firing versus the lower end is not, or vice versa. But I think everybody's watching this. So if you're a first-time home buyer or you've been waiting as an investor at any level, low level, high level, it's like interest rates are huge. I mean, the other part of that would be like is something small, micro like vacation rentals in the city and stuff that's going on with that right now too. But you get double positives in a row and you're going to see all of a sudden things explode. And we don't have a ton of inventory up here to sell, and you've got 8 million people within a half day's drive. So I mean, little tiny tweaks like that can shift the market, swing the pendulum from a buyer to a seller or vice versa.
Right on. So if people are on the fence, if you're a buyer or a seller in these interest rates, how does that differ? How does those interest rates and that fluctuation impact their decision making?
Yeah, I mean, right now, sellers are going to put it out there no matter what. If they want to sell, they want to get out. It's like, well, the market's not great, but let's give it a shot. They realize the summer season is probably the time to do it. Yards look amazing. Everybody's up here. It's way trumps the winter season these days. Plus, harder to sell real estate in the winter anyway. But this is positive for them as well too, right? If buyers are, back in the game, interest rates drop a point or so, that increases their buying power by 10, 11%. So sellers are going to benefit from this as well. And hopefully they don't get greedy and we can just move some properties for everybody and, make it more of a neutral market.
Yeah, and just share the love, man. And now there's been some recent changes. We've been chatting about this since Measure T, going back and forth, and on these rental property permits. How have things changed? There was a recent change.
Yeah, so June 23rd, they opened it up to those that lost their permit. This is city limits only, South Lake Tahoe.
Okay.
And so those that lost their permit in 21, but they still own their property, they had a 60-day window to get their permit back. And then as of August 23rd, last Saturday morning, it opened up to the rest of the world. Right now, we're just dealing with just one tiny piece, not tiny, but a piece of red tape, and that's this 150-foot buffer. And it's a nightmare. It's hurting people, pitting neighbors against neighbors. So we're hoping that dissipates here in September. I know not everybody agrees with me on that, but we're still trying to find some middle ground on a cap and make it to where we can get the economic wheels turning just a little bit better. And I'm sure small businesses agree with that. I mean, we want peace and quiet in our neighborhoods, but come on, let's search for a balanced solution here.
Amen, Mark. Well, what's the base people can reach out to you before we bounce out?
Yeah, go to TahoeSalmon.com. You can find my email there as well and shoot me a note. Agree or disagree. Let's have a constructive conversation. Call me local number 318-7637.
I love it, man. Great chatting with you as always. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure I'll see you this weekend cruising through the channels, my buddy.
Stop by the dock, brother.
I
Appreciate you.
will. Amen. All right.